Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. Well, we're back here in Gold Rush. This time we're with the hard mode. And I have been traveling for a while. We just got back, well, just now. We got back on Friday, midday. We slept the whole day, pretty much, most of the night. It's Saturday. And, still feeling really tired. I think I'm a bit jet lagged, but I'm going to be fine. Now, I thought I had made enough videos to last every day that we were gone. I mean, technically there was. I could have made a video yesterday, but I was so tired it just didn't happen. That's really what happened. So, but yeah, I'm back. We went to the States. I visited my family. If you saw the post I made, we happened to just be there on my mother's birthday, which turned out really well. We did some family photos, lots of fun there. Actually, it went really fast and really well. It wasn't like professional. We all just stood in front of the garage door and took shots, but it was good, you know. It's been a while since I've been back to the States in that manner. Normally we do have these conferences we go to in Florida. But I wanted to get out and go visit my mom this time, so that's what we did. We got a tax return that was kind of unexpected. And my wife did a few extra jobs that allowed us the funds to go. So that's why we went, and we kind of travel this way where we do it. What's this? A spur of the moment almost kind of thing. We had about 2 weeks where we finally were like, yes, we know we're going. I didn't even plan where that should go, did I? Just backed it up thinking, oh, this is the place. And get it over here like this, and then we can kind of back it up more better. Really didn't want to get right up to the dirt there, but so yeah, I'm hoping that before the next leaderboard, well, I mean, honestly, we got maybe 2 episodes here. We'll be done. This should be cool. So normally we go to the east side, like I said, or east part of America for these conferences, but this time we went to the west. So basically we did some crazy travel. So what we did is like, okay, so from here tickets are much cheaper if we go from Arlanda, which is basically Stockholm, Sweden. And so from here, from Helsinki to Sweden, it can be really cheap if you go on the boat. Now you have to plan ahead for this though, because going on the boat, you have to plan at least, because the boats leave at like 5 p.m., 5 or 6, and then they arrive at about 9 in the morning. So that's always something that you have to kind of take in consideration when we do these. But we set it up so the plane would leave, you know, from Arlanda, our plane would leave at 3. So we would get off the boat around 9 or so, have some time to get ourselves to the airport. My dog, he's really happy. We had him off with some friends. But he just got home tonight as well. Been running around the house all excited to see everyone. So the boat ride, so we took a boat to Sweden, took the plane. On the way there, we did a full non-stop flight to LA. So it was like 11 hours, which was actually quite nice. It didn't take, like, it wasn't a difficult trip out there. Although I must, like, this is the first trip. I've taken quite a few to Sweden because they are really inexpensive to go. But this one, it was like we went and it was a bit stormy. It wasn't even like that bad, but the waves were just, they were really big out there in the ocean. And so the ship was just rocking terribly. It was pretty horrible, to be honest. So I didn't get much sleep. And I didn't sleep at all on the 10-hour flight. I don't normally sleep so much on airplanes. So, but I did watch a few good movies. I watched probably one of the newer Batmans. I've never seen it. It was okay. I honestly can't remember what other ones I watched. I guess they weren't very... Like, I don't do a lot of movie watching, so it was nice. I, couldn't do much else. I think we'll go get another one and then we'll start it. Or should I start it now? Yeah, we'll just start it now. It looks like we got some in the thing here anyway. Okay, yeah, we do. Let's just start this monster up. Let's see. No. Okay, it's hooked up the right way. Just making sure. We got water up here. We do. So let's turn the power on. We'll just turn this one off. Alright, everything's going through, it looks like. Actually, we should check over here. Okay. And we're rocking. Bucket's full of water. I think I found a better way to do that, but I don't remember now, so I'll have to, like, mess with it and see. Oh, are you kidding me? Piece of shit. You'll turn everything off. Because I don't have that part. Just turn the lights on. Gosh, it's like, welcome home, everything's broken. I think we're full over here pretty much. Yeah, close enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get another thing of dirt then, and then we'll come back and go to the store, because I'd rather not. Now look how much dirt we got. So little. So yeah, we do these trips, like, every time we go to Salt Lake, because it's cheaper to fly to either New York or LA, or it's generally LA that we go into. And then drive out. It's actually quite cheap. Well, I mean, if we go to New York, we will sometimes do flights from there. But we like the drive cross country. So last two times we've had basically driven cross country. So this time it's the first time we drove from California to Salt Lake, and it's about, if it's straight drive, it's like 12 hours, but you can stop right in the middle and go to Las Vegas, and that's what we did on the way there. On the way back, we just did a straight drive because But on our way back is where it was really bad because my wife arranged it differently. So we took a flight from LA to London, sat in London for 9 hours. Took a flight from London to Stockholm, sat in Stockholm for 6 hours, and then we flew from Stockholm to Helsinki. And that's just so it was terrible actually, because like just the layovers were so long. So, and because of how we do things, I had no time to play any game. Well, okay, on the boat I played a little bit, but I knew I wouldn't really have proper internet to upload anything, so that's also why I prepared ahead of time. Because what we normally do, we found this works out wherever we go. We'll go and buy a prepaid service. The phones we have here, they use SIM cards, so we can put a SIM card in from any country basically, and they normally work. So we buy a SIM card with unlimited data. That way we can use Google Maps and, you know, all the things we want, and it's not a hassle. You know, it comes with us, and you don't have to pay, you know, for extra GPS or whatnot in the rent-a-cars and things like that. So generally like $60 for a 30-day prepaid card with unlimited data. It's generally about how much it is in most countries. So if you're traveling, it's a great idea. If you don't have a world phone, I guess they call them. So I know in America, a lot of the services don't have where you can transfer or like switch SIM cards. It's just built in, especially Verizon. Which, I mean, I think it's, well, I like that I can put a different SIM in my phone. In fact, my phone has two SIM card slots, so I could run two different phone numbers if I wanted to. Are we done yet? I'm talking, not paying attention here. 95, okay, close enough. I have to back up again here. There we go, nice full cup. Nice full bucket. So yeah, that really works out to get a SIM card from whatever country you're going to. And then obviously we just share the Wi-Fi amongst all the other people that need a phone, or I mean need internet. So like we always had like 5 phones connected, so it was pretty slow, but it worked for what we needed. Okay, we gotta get to the truck. I'm gonna have to undo this. But we visited LA. It was really nice. I went to Santa Monica because we have some friends there, and like we didn't have a place to stay when we got there. We got there around 5 p.m. and then we just met up with some of the friends, and they were like, hey, you got any plans of where you're staying? And we're like, oh, no, not yet. They're like, look, we have this extra house that we're not using right now. You could stay in it. There's not a lot of beds or anything. We're like, hey, we'll take it. So, since we were coming in and leaving from LA, they're like, hey, when you come back through, you can also stay here. So that actually saved us a lot of money, because in LA it was like, or even like just California in general, like prices for rooms were like pretty much double what they are in, like, say, Salt Lake or even in Las Vegas. Like we got 2 rooms in Vegas for just about $200. It wasn't much. But I was surprised because like I was like, it's Vegas. This is like how they do things. It's going to be expensive, but it wasn't too bad. And then again, Stina was messaging with some old friends from Utah, and basically they asked the same question. Hey, where are you staying? And well, normally I stay with my family, but all of their rooms were full at this time, which it's fine. It's not a big deal. So she's like, oh, well, come stay with me. Like we have a big house now, and all of our kids in the last year or so moved out. So we've got plenty of room. So we stayed with some friends in Utah. So basically the only place we where we actually had to purchase a room was in Los Angeles. Oh my gosh, Las Vegas. But we planned to actually stay in Las Vegas. So it's like just everything worked out. It was really nice. But that also, yeah, obviously saved us a lot of money in our budget, which gave us money to spend on other fun things like clothes and mostly candy. A lot of candy came home. Myself, I bought a bunch of donuts, and I didn't bring them home, but while we were there, bought a bunch of donuts and things that I just don't get here in Finland. They just don't make great donuts here. It's $400, but it's broken. Well, it's good. I mean, it's like 3,000. Was it 3,000? Almost 4,000 to buy it. Pretty crazy. Yeah, we did shopping all over the place. Actually, I got myself some new shoes, which is good because actually, oftentimes when we go not shopping, when we go on vacation, I let my kids buy whatever they want. Well, not within our budget, but they generally do most of the spending. Same with my wife, and I don't buy things. I don't know why, for myself, but so I was like, this time I'm gonna come home with something. so I did. I came home with at least some. Actually, I got a shirt. I got at least one shirt. I think I might have gotten 2. Oh, actually, we can start this all up is what we need to do. Okay. And got a new pair of shoes, which actually I needed. The ones I have, they're crap in the winter. So. All right, back in business. This is obviously, this all must be like things that we're gonna fix or use in a little bit. Oh yeah, 45%. All right. Yeah, normally when we go, all the kids will be like, "Look what I got, Dad! Look what I got!" And then I'm like, "Oh, I just bought myself a T-shirt." So this time I bought myself a few more things. I guess I gotta get better at just enjoying and purchasing stuff for myself. I don't buy things for myself too often, to be honest, except video games. My wife was like, I don't get you. You're like so happy with so little. I'm like, well, I'm a guy. I don't need a whole lot. If the stuff I got's working, I'm not going to buy new ones. So, yeah. Oh, gotta turn it on. Oh, whoops, put the brakes on. Off we go. So yeah, we drove from LA to... I did most of the driving. Not all. When I got really, when I felt tired and I knew I would easily fall asleep at the wheel, I just handed it over to my wife. which I found is about 2 to 3 hours, depending on if it's day or night. Nighttime, obviously, I think we were all that way. Night driving is really boring, nothing to see, so you can easily get bored and fall asleep. Before we get too far, I know there's a bit extra way over here. Can we reach it? We can. Very good. I mean, there's probably not like a lot of gold in this dirt right here, but we're taking it all. All right. It was like 5 hours, I think. 5.5 from LA to Las Vegas. We stayed in Las Vegas for one night. And we left around in the evening. It was probably 5 or 6 at night. And it was another 6 hours to Salt Lake. Spent like 3 days in Salt Lake. Went to the mountains. Actually went to see the copper mine, which is really cool. Didn't know Utah has this gigantic copper mine. It's one of the biggest holes, man-made holes in the world. They're still digging it. It can be seen from space. So my kids thought that was pretty cool. They were actually pretty impressed with everything that was there. Like the scale of things there is just crazy. Like the dump trucks they use there are gigantic, like the size of a 2-story house. And so like it used to be like I've gone up there before with my grandparents before they passed away. And you get all this information, I guess, at the visitor center. So you could drive all the way right up to the top of the copper mine to a visitor center. But I think it was 3 years before, or just 3 years ago, they had a huge landslide there. And, well, they have 2 visitor centers at the top, so one of them slid down the hill with the landslide. And so now they have it where you have to park down and take a tour. But basically it's just, you go up with a bus, and it's also, it's a lot safer. They don't have a bunch of, not pedestrians, but like, just civilians up there, I guess. It's the easiest way to put it, I guess. But, oh goodness, look at this. We are just down to no dirt. So generally, well, what I was hoping, okay, so the first bus driver we just drove, she didn't talk at all. I was like, aren't you supposed to like tell us about all these cool facts about the about the mine and stuff? This is like a tour. You get up to the top though, and it's kind of free roaming, but there's not a lot of places to go. There's like just like a cliff, or like they're at the edge, so you can see over into the mine. And I got binoculars. You can put 25 cents in and look around. That was pretty cool. They were telling it. So anyway, what I was getting at is the bus driver down was giving us all the facts, but I wouldn't say it was too late, but it was, wish we would have known beforehand, but he was just talking about like the tires for the trucks are like, I don't know, how big are they? I'd say like 15 feet high, so maybe almost 2 meters maybe high. I don't know the meters to feet, so I should. I've been here long enough, but I'm trying to do something here and I don't know what it is. And so they had us guess, like, he's like, okay, how much do you think these tires cost for each one? And people were all guessing, obviously. I had guessed about 100K. And my kids are like, oh no, I bet you they're like 500K each. They had some really crazy ideas about the prices of things. But they were like 60. Oh, we're full. Look at that. All right, let get talking. Told you guys I get talking and these things fill up really fast. So they ended up, they were about 60K per tire. And the dump trucks have at least 6. They might have 8 because we could, not 6, 2, yeah, 6, sorry. They have like this dump truck, they have set of, like the set in the back like that and a single set in the front. I wasn't sure, there might have a double set up front as well. Couldn't see. But they were telling us that there is these dump trucks, they basically cost like $5 million for one dump truck. And he's like, we have 120 of them in the fleet that are in use every day. I'm like, that is a ton of money, you know? I think kind of, well, I can that back up somewhere, that should work. So actually it's pretty close, isn't it? Like almost too close. I'll just scrape way over here so I don't forget. Although one fact they really didn't tell us, and I don't think we really found out, was exactly when this mine was started. I think I want to like realign this a little better anyway. That's okay, but we got lots of pictures there. So we went up to the mountains. Because honestly, I don't know. For my kids, I don't know if they will actually get back to. I mean, we'll probably go visit Salt Lake again a few more times, but if we didn't, I wanted them to kind of experience things they would never get here. And one of those is to drive up the canyons and see the really big mountains that they don't have here. They don't have any mountains here. Like the mountains in Salt Lake make the mount, like what they have here, look like bunny hills. So all right, got a phone call, so I had to answer that. Oh, look how nice and beautiful it is. It's daytime. Oh, I gotta be careful. This thing's already skinny as oh crap. That was not a good idea. All right, let's stick from the front, and we can back up a little bit. Probably just gonna have to come down to the bottom again here, but we'll get to that in another. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna fall off here. I'm gonna back this up. It's just so skinny now, there's really not room to. We're just going to try to dig the best we can. Since we have to come to the bottom, it doesn't really matter if we leave a little extra. That's still not a good place to dig. I don't know why I'm digging there. Should dig in the middle and on the right hand side. Of course, falling down now isn't as much of a deal, because we'll be going to the bottom soon anyway, but I'd rather try to get what's on top here first. But yeah, our vacation was nice. It also worked out because we all have break from school the same time as well. We have like a fall break. What is the problem here? It's like it just. That'll work better. Yeah, we all have like fall break either from work or from school. Well, all the kids have fall break from school, as well as myself. And then because my wife and I are entrepreneurs, if we want to take a vacation from our business, we do. She actually still did a little work, but I told her she couldn't. There was a couple things you had to resolve, but it wasn't like a whole day. It wasn't even like an hour. It was like he was on the phone for 10 or 15 minutes, and I think it was twice during the vacation, so it was nice. She's a bit of a workaholic, so she could go on vacation and still be working. If I don't say, hey, this is it, girl. Ah. So, I don't know where we're at. Is this the third one or fourth one? I've been talking so much. It's okay if it's the fourth one. I'll be very happy. 59, yeah, it's about the fourth one. One of these days, I'm going to buy a new computer. It'll most likely still be a laptop, though. I took my laptop. I was hoping to play some video games, but it ended up just being a charge station because I have the plug for both the American and the European things. So I was able to plug it in and it was fine. But we didn't have we used to have these little adapters you could use to plug stuff in, but I don't know where they've gone. They've all disappeared. So everyone was charging their computers. I mean, not computers, their laptop. Oh my gosh. Their phones on my laptop. I'm getting them up. Man, that is about to fall in there if I'm not careful. So we gotta really watch what we do here. So again, it's oh, now we're hitting the wall there too. Oh, that's good, I guess. Forgot we're that close to the wall. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to get. So I'm happy to be back home too. The beds that we slept in were nice, but your bed at home is always more comfortable. Uh-oh, look at that, we've slipped off. Gotta fix this. Well, I think we still can. Come on, no, don't go backward, no. Oh, are we gonna make it? Come on. It's sitting there on the... Okay, it's crazy. We almost fell off. Because I'm good at digging myself right into the pit I'm making. Could go a little faster. You turn on the turbo. Dude, I mean, look. If I just kept digging and I had a bit more time, we could probably get this done in one episode, but I'm gonna let it be. But probably by about 2 more episodes, we'll be moving to a new place. See, here I am digging again on the side where I probably shouldn't be. Gonna have to park the truck somewhere else so I can actually get it. I'm gonna grab all this up here. There is the truck right there. I wonder how good this cleanup's gonna be. Darn it, we didn't quite grab enough. I was hoping we'd have enough there, but... Alright. Actually, what I should do, because we're pretty close to being done digging right here. Back it up and park it where we'll dig some more. Oh, whoops. But now we only need a small bit in the truck. That should be good. Oh, how do we click the driving? Alright, that should cover it. I don't need the lights on. Full daytime now. But it's so nice. You know, like, I'm not rushing against the clock. I still, like, even though it's been a week I haven't played any games, and I still have this, like, anxiety. Not anxiety like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, but like still this feeling like, oh, I'm in a rush. I got to get this done right away. When you play leaderboards long enough, you always have that mentality. Oh, I've got to get everything done by midnight so that I pay my bills and all that jazz. But we're doing fine. We're doing good. Guess we could probably turn the light off. Let me do that now. Don't use up all the fuel over here. This light's not really doing much at the moment. And we pretty much used up all the fuel anyway. But this thing doesn't take tons of fuel, so that's cool. Okay, let's get this guy into position. Oops. Let's click the wrong button. I don't know why, but I've got to have it a little bit. Actually, let's dig from over here now. We can't reach it. Always looks like that back is open. I guess that light was doing a little more. It looks pretty dark now, doesn't it? I didn't get when we were at the we did go to the beach. Obviously, kids wanted to see the beach and the ocean, and that was a lot of fun. My 8-year-old, actually she's 9, she was actually scared of the waves. But like, okay, we don't get waves like that here in Finland. Like, the only waves we get here is if a boat goes by. So you know what kind of waves those make. It's not much. So when she got out there and they were roaring, and they were really big actually. Like really good surf type waves. Unfortunately, I didn't get out there to go surfing. Wish I kind of did. Surfing's a lot of fun. I'm surprised both of my, well, all 3 of my kids that came, like the older ones, would have wanted to go surfing as well. And I bet once the little girls got over the waves, they would have wanted to do some boogie boarding, but... well, maybe for another time. That's a lot of fun. But we did see some dolphins that had come up over to the beach. That was kind of cool. I remember, like, I was surprised our 5-year-old was not so scared of the waves. But by, like, when we came back the second time, like, my 9-year-old daughter, she just would not come down to the. She stayed way back. She's like, I'm so scared. They're big. I'm afraid they'll wash me away or something. So, but she finally did get down and play in the water. But it wasn't until we were on our way home. So like the very last day before we went to the airport, we stopped at the beach again. Like had some breakfast at the beach, and then we hightailed it over to the airport. But like the Santa Monica Pier is like 20 minutes away from the airport, so it wasn't too bad. Actually, it's really good. And I gotta be careful I don't do the same thing I did last time. Of course, I'm almost feeling like we gotta move over, because I'm just gonna move over a little bit. I'm running out of dirt to like dig on, I feel like. So I was happy to see that she like got over her fear and went down and played in the waves. This just some of the memories I wanted them to have when we. Because in this vacation, they're not going to care how much money we spent on food and on the tickets and what hotels we stayed in. They're going to remember things like, hey, you know what? I was there. I played in the waves. We went up to the mountains. We took a hike. So I'm really into like wanting to create some amazing memories for these kids. So it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. It was really nice to visit all my friends and family. So hopefully the videos weren't too bad, since they were all pre-recorded. I'm sure y'all hardly noticed. You probably did, but it's okay, you know. I didn't want to have like no videos for the whole week. That would have been really bad. I did, like I said, I played a little bit on the boat. What I did is I was playing that Forever Skies, learning how to actually. So you only get 20 minutes once you start with the airship, but I got into a point where I saved it just before I was able to launch it, and then I was messing around with the different buildings and things that you could do. I wish they gave it more time, like really like a half hour to an hour of the demo would have been so great. Like 20 minutes is honestly, for what they've got in there, it's too short to like really test it all out. It was awesome though. And it looks like everybody, or like the channel, it like just went really good for the channel. One of the biggest. Oh, you know what? I'm losing gold. Crap. Totally forgot. I'm just like, let's keep digging. I'm talking, you're listening, so. Oh, stop. Everybody at 100? Of course you are. 21% there, and 61. And we might have lost a little bit. Darn it. It's all good though. I'm not going to cry about it. So this one can go off. And then this one. We switch. Come on, man. Yep, as always, we've got to. Alright, so that one's good, that one's good. And we need to turn on over here. Make sure we got some light. And then we turn this guy on. Alright, quite excited to see what we're going to get out of this. Although I can almost already guarantee that we've got about 20 ounces, maybe. 17 to 20 ounces, how's that? 17 to 20. I thought I said it backwards, so let's see what we got here. Go, go, go. $22. Hey, that's really good. It'll be something like 22 ounces. Really decent cleanup. Nothing like a cleanup, like a big clean out at Nighthawk, but it's good for what we're doing here. Wow, look at that. There's just no more dirt over here. I'm gonna turn this off. I just realized it was on. And the lights are on. Playing at everything. Oh my gosh. I don't know if the dump truck lights were on, but yeah, they are. Oh, whatever. Let's get this done. It's not gonna kill it. See, so we'll have like 8 ounces from these. There we go. We're getting pretty close to 100% there. Don't think we'll make it with the dirt we have. Be kind of nice though. That's about 200K. If I remember right. I really don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah. Gotta get the one at the top here. Not only do we have to get it, we have to do it ourselves. Because I'm too cheap to get employees. Well, I'm not too cheap, but I don't think I can actually afford it. At least not a full crew yet. I mean, I'd like to have a full crew, but my goodness. At 20 ounces of cleanup, kind of a tight budget. I don't have great hopes for the next set, but I'm hoping maybe we can get to 25 to 30 ounces per cleanup. That would be nice, you know. But I'm pretty sure that might be a pipe dream. I don't know. I've never dug over in any other place in hard mode but here. So we're going to find out. How good is the dirt elsewhere? On hard mode. Because on hard mode, obviously, it's like 10% of what you get everywhere else. Or like on other modes. All right, 70% already, so that's kind of nice. Is that one full? That one's not full. No, they are. It's so hard to see. Oops, that one off the side. Can I grab it? I can't even see it. Okay, well. Okay, this one is full. I want to grab the, oh, here it is. Crazy place for it to fall. Okay, that's looking good. Be like 3 more ounces. We get about another, may not even be 3, but like 2.5 ounces. So we get 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 ounces, maybe 7 to 8 ounces. I mean, go for a little more. If you didn't know, I did win the seasonal as I thought I would, but I actually got knocked out of 10th place by quite a bit. That's what happens when you miss 3 days of the leaderboard, basically. So... oops. I'm gonna say that one's empty. This one looks full. I didn't even watch to see what that was. Oh well. We're at 16 ounces, so I'm happy. I think I'd almost have... maybe not. It's already 1. Oh, maybe. I think I have enough time to get another full cleanup done before the end of the day, but I don't know. Might be pushing it. Alright, just the little mats now. Again, I didn't really... Oh, 3 ounces. Okay. Well, that's more than I said. I thought I might only get 2.5, so... whoops. Can we just... There we go. So put that one in just a minute. I guess I should have grabbed another bucket full of water. Already at 22. I mean, this one isn't going to give us... It'll give us like 0.6, but it might give us a whole ounce. This is... You know, it's close. Or it's like higher at the... Higher than most clean outs, so it can definitely give us a bit. Already over 23, I like that. Dang, I keep kicking over all the buckets. What is going on there? Okay. Still going. Okay, that one's full, so we just need one. I don't think we need all of these, but 0.8. So that's close. I didn't think it'd give a whole ounce, but all right. Well, until next time, that's about it for this video. Look at that. I would say we might even finish the next video. But until then, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.